I have some ideas why this record isn't coming out. This is probably just one reason, and I think it's a big reason. Randy Jackson is not a believer anymore. If you would really pay attention to the lyrics on Who Am I on Zebra 4, doesn't believe in that Bible stuff. I think he had second thoughts about putting this album out because he said in this interview he's not holding back. You know, that would put off a large part of his fan base. They would come after him. They would be very angry at him. He's between a rock and a hard place. Do I put out what I really think? Or do I cater to my fans and give them what they want? Tough spot. But I do not appreciate the lack of information and the misinformation about this new album. This is 2013, after many broken promises in a couple years, hearing about the new album. So what are we at now? 8 years? I think you owe people an explanation. Not only is he not talking about this album, he's not giving dates anymore, no teasers. He's not confident in it, or he doesn't want to upset his fans about the non-religious tone to this next album. This is nothing new for Randy. What do you think Who's Behind the Door means? The song Why on Zebra 4? Angels Calling? Falling Down? Look into it. I'm not a religious person, and I would enjoy this new direction. It's progress, in my opinion. Nothing against religious people, but Randy has his own thoughts. He came to his own conclusions, and I like to hear it, whether I'm religious or not. But I think he's backing out of fear of losing his fan base.
Great debut. You guys are thinking about making a new record, so tell me a little bit about your writing and the whole process going on.
Well, it's been 10 years since Zebra 4, and Zebra 4 was still kind of with the searching questions and stuff, and I'm old enough now to where I think I'm going to be a little less vague about what I'm trying to say. Not that I have any answers for any of the questions, but I'm going to be a little more definitive about what I'm talking about, you know, and I think it's going to jar some people, my age especially, and I think it's good. I think, you know, I'm at a time in my life where I probably, you know, who knows how long I've got left to go, and I think I've got a little more knowledge, and from that, I'm just going to go for it.
So this is going to be sort of you're putting everything out there for this new record. How long have you been in the writing? When did you first start saying, you know what, I'm going to start writing for what I think is going to be another Zebra record?
Oh, probably 10 years ago. Yeah. You know, and the writing process just continues, and people ask about it. Not enough mileage on the next record, but I love doing it. And it's ready when it's ready.
So we're thinking probably sometime this year. By the end of the year. I was going to say the end of the year, but I didn't want to be very ambitious here.
I said it was going to be at the end of the year, well, last year. Actually, a year and a half ago, and it didn't happen. But, you know, I really wasn't, like, focused on it, and now I am. I'm getting this Beatle thing finished, and after that, I'm gonna knock it out.
So we're going to have a new Zebra record. Randy is telling us himself that we're going to have a new Zebra record, and we can't wait, and you guys are still...
Okay, as you can see, Randy has been saying there's going to be a new album for a long time. It's going to be at the end of the year. It's going to be the end of next year. This is the year. Right. Don't you owe us an explanation? You're an entertainer. We're the fans. You're just going to forget like it never came up. Well, some of us like new material. Randy got together with these guys and they call themselves Dr. Hobbs. Not happy about it. The drummer may be good, but he's not Guy Gelso. So why are you going to do this and not sound as good as Zebra? In my opinion, Randy is doing things to diminish his brand. These acoustic shows, okay, the music is good, but I don't want to hear it over and over. Elton John. So what? So what? The truth is, also, you might not want to hear it, Randy is losing his voice. It's time to change direction. It's time to do new stuff. This is very disappointing to me, coming from a longtime Zebra fan. Here's one where they screw up Over the Hills and Far Away. Okay, now we know this part. Now we can get going on the song again. I'm sorry, that's freaking terrible. We're going back to high school now. What the hell, man? I hope you heard the mess up there. Let me go find something where Randy's losing his voice. Did you hear it? I don't want Randy to go in the same direction as Paul Stanley. You don't know when to change direction. You go up and make a fool of yourself. You start sounding worse and worse. This is not Randy hating. I want him to do better than what he's doing right now. He's catering to all the old fans that like the old stuff. But he's forgetting about the fans who want new stuff. Big mistake in my opinion. So he gets cold feet, doesn't want to put the album out. He's playing acoustic shows, playing the same stuff I've heard for 30 years. I want to hear something different. Now he's Dr. Hobbs. They're no Zebra, alright? I also want to add that I caught a little bit of the Zebra with the orchestra. I don't think it worked with Zebra's music. Zebra sounds awesome as a three-piece band. And when they bring other people in, doesn't sound as good. Doesn't sound as big. Get back to your roots, Zebra. That's my hope. What also upsets me is that when people play with Randy, they don't take the time to learn the parts right. They just play all over it and don't respect it. That's not hating on them. It's respecting Mr. Jackson, the way he wrote the song. Okay, I have to accept that I'm not going to see what I want to see from Randy and Zebra. They've decided to play covers and water down their brand, playing with other people, not sounding as good as Zebra. No new material, just awful. That's it.